Hi, this is Milana Lishinsky, and I want to talk about virtual summits today. The reason I love virtual summits is because it's the best ever strategy to fill a coaching group or a group coaching program fast. Because to fill a group, you need to market to groups. And when you are creating a virtual summit event, you're essentially building a community, a group of people. And so it becomes so easy for you to have a captive audience to speak to a community of people who will then go into your group coaching program together. But if you are not familiar with the concept of a virtual summit, let me tell you what it means. A virtual summit is really an online event where you interview speakers on different topics on different days. So it's a multi-day, multi-speaker event. And I also like to see it as an industry event because you want to do a virtual summit for a specific industry, niche, a group of people, a target audience where they come together because they want to learn from their peers and people who are successful in their niche or field. The reason, again, it works to fill a group coaching program is because to fill a group, you need to market to groups. And when you are putting together a summit, so many people hear about your summit, they all come together, and ultimately you end up being in front of a group for 5 days in a row. And that is so beautiful when it comes to marketing, because marketing is a lot about visibility and speaking to an audience. And so a virtual summit gives you that opportunity to speak to a lot of people at once, 5 days, at least 5 days in a row. You're also building a mailing list, and to fill a group, you need a mailing list. You may not need a huge mailing list, but you need a list of people that you can talk to, that you can communicate with, that you can share your ideas with, and then invite them to join your group program. So as a result of running a virtual summit, you're going to end up with a bigger mailing list. You're either going to have hundreds more people, maybe thousands more people. Either way, it's going to help you then have an audience, have a mailing list to market your group coaching program to. You're also building a community rapport. You're building rapport with an audience over the course of multiple days. You're also creating this authority on the subject that you are doing the event on. And because it's an event, you also can make a time sensitive offer. So, my program starts in 10 days, click here to join, versus one person at a time, or at different times of the month. It's much harder to fill your group that way, right? Now, most of the sessions during your summit are actually interviews with experts, but you can also teach segments of your signature system, of your own coaching program during the summit. You can teach it live. You can then invite your audience to join you right in the group program, or you can offer a special free webinar after the summit where you talk more about the subject of your group coaching program. And when you are marketing to a group of people, such as the virtual summit community that you're creating, all people who join, they start together and they move forward together. So that momentum that you're creating is really, really important. It brings that, it builds the energy where people want to stay connected to you and to each other and to the topic, to their goals and dreams that attracted them to your virtual summit, right? And also when I do my virtual summits, I actually get a lot of buzz going, and I see a lot of activity and sales, even for my other products, because of all the speakers sharing the event with their audiences, right? They are inviting their own following to the event, which is the beauty of virtual summits. My last 2 summits in 2021 and 2022 were all about group coaching. You can see the links in the description, and they attracted a lot of people into my program. And so I can speak with complete confidence that anytime that you want to fill a group and you don't have a mailing list or you don't have an audience ready to market to, host a virtual summit. Pick a topic that would be of interest to your ideal audience. Invite speakers to chime in. Make sure that your topic or their topics do not conflict with yours or do not overlap, so that you could present your program, your opportunity as a standalone, as a unique opportunity to work with you in your coaching program, right? And that is one of the best ways to do that, because it also builds your list not only for one program, but also for your future programs that you want to invite people to. I will be talking more about virtual summits in the next few weeks, because I'm running a 5-day challenge on how to create your own virtual summit. I'll be walking you through the steps. I do virtual summits very differently than most people because well, not only because my summit was the very first one in the world back in 2005, but also because I figured out a way how to have a really great engagement, and as a result of it, really high conversion, sales conversion. So I will be sharing with you some of my tips and tricks for how to run really successful, highly effective, and profitable virtual summit. If you have a coaching program, if you are selling something that requires you to talk to an audience, but you don't have an audience, virtual summits are going to be a lifesaver and a dream for you. So stay tuned, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. This is Milana Lishinsky.